Uh, uh, Mic test. Okay. Um, we are getting started now. Wait. Okay, so we're ANYON, and our team is gonna be doing a build in public live in English for some reason. I don't know why. And we will currently be doing a quick build. I'm not sure if it's gonna completely work out, but it is what it is. And we are gonna get started. I didn't set up the thumbnail, but hey. Cool. Our Anion, and we are building an app or desktop app that can help you build production grade software. And we are gonna get started, I guess, on the build in public project. And it is released, but I'm currently the other one is getting fixed a bit, so I am going to be using the local host file. Now let's start by creating the first project. This project 6, create project, and we get in. All in Korean. I don't know why I'm speaking English, but to attract more viewers, I guess. And we're gonna get started on the conversation. We're gonna do all the planning and then start building, okay? So we're gonna do all the planning part. It's gonna load. We're gonna update this layout a bit. It's a bit old, so we're gonna change that later. And yeah, our ANYON method is gonna get started working out. And it is gonna begin executing. Yes, it's reading the flow, and our Claude code is gonna get started working on our workflow, on our layout. It's in Korean, so for Korean, read this. Welcome, startup PRD workflow, and we're gonna solve problem, who's gonna use it, what's our important ability, and what we're gonna pay off, and is it a web or an app, or what platform is it gonna be in? And today we're gonna do like a simple Amazon. Okay, Amazon. If you don't know Amazon, it's like an e-commerce coupon to build online site. Okay. And then it's gonna start thinking about it. Okay, Amazon online site of PRD. Gonna create that, and yeah, it's an e-commerce shopping platform. And like, what problem do you want to solve? Okay, let me think. There are multiple choices that you're gonna be given, and we're just gonna choose one or a few. We can choose a few. For now, I'm gonna choose one, which is I want. It's hard to find the things that I want because there are so many things inside the platform. Choose one, and it's gonna start thinking and then move on to the next process of the PRD. Then it's just patience. But if you really want to solve the problems, like if you want to build this more quickly, you can do like a fast skip. I want to just do this more quickly, then it will let you build more quickly. Okay, like more specifically, like the the agent here is asking you to be more specific about like what problems you're gonna go through, and especially what type of item is it that is difficult. Okay, let me think for a sec. Okay, there's too much electronics. Okay, that's the problem I have for now. Too much, too many types of electronics. I don't buy. Geeks. Yeah, whatever. On with that. It will start thinking, like, it will keep thinking about it. Then it will move on. What situation suffers you, like, makes you suffer? What problems do you have? There, yeah, it goes into more deep depth because we set up the workflow that way, and our workflow is great. We have pride in it, so we're hoping to get it fully released and on the landing page. So forgot to wait. Let me set up the link before any of that. Ah, not yet, not yet. Yeah, it's just built in public for now, so we're just gonna show you the whole workflow. When we're buying notebooks, specs, yeah. Like what situation is like more specific, and I guess I have problem with the CPU, RAM, SSD. I don't know what these are, and I don't care about them. I really give a shit. Okay. And what problems? Yeah, I give up. I give up buying that. Yeah, it gives you multiple choices, so you don't really have to think that much. Like, you can just pick, or you can just give your own opinions. Yeah, that's, yeah, choosing the middle price. If it solves you, like, and then I would be very, very happy to get this problem solved. Yeah, and then we enter, and it's gonna think again. And then it's going to keep processing. The Claude inside our system is becomes much smarter with our workflow, and yeah, it understood the problem, and it's going to get the target right. But I don't want to do this process for like so long. Okay, make it quicker. I don't have much time for PRD. You make it quicker, yeah. And then if you say that, the the Claude is gonna read that prompt and then make the plan much shorter. Although it would lack in a little bit of specificness, but it would still be pretty good PRD because our workflow is pretty proficient in this kind of act. Okay, now it's changed to English because I've been speaking English in this thing for quite a while now. Target users, tech beginners. Yeah, yeah, because like it wants to save you time. It assumes like what it's gonna use, and like the target and service type for web mobile app. I want to keep it web, so just web for now. No app, and then core MVP features, like very smart recommendation based on your needs. Yeah, sure, that's good. Search field, not a comparison tool would be great. Like in Korean apps, there's Hanawa and things like that. And there's shopping cart, checkout. Yeah, user review is like not suited for the core MVP or MMP feature, so we're gonna leave that be. And then take commission from sellers like real Amazon subscription ads. Business model. Let's take some commissions. Like we're gonna connect these people. Okay, that's like, I guess, yeah. I mean, there can be like one in three. Okay. That's our business model for now. And then it's PC focused, mobile focused, or both equally. For now, we're going to keep it PC focused because we're building very quickly. So we're not going to really care much about the results. So let's get going about this. And then yeah, it's going to keep building. And then it's going to give us the result. Thinking very hard. We're just going to wait and okay. It does take a while because it's like making the whole PRD by itself. It's currently using Opus from Cloud Code, so it's gonna give us a pretty good result. And that's what I'm hoping right now because I actually got this working a few times, and we're gonna have to wait a little bit because we're building the whole PRD from scratch. We're skipping the whole answering questions project process. Like if we're gonna take the whole process, it's gonna keep asking and specifying all the questions, and you're gonna choose or give up opinions of your own, and then get the result. Like, so if you look at this, if you speak in English, it's going to translate you in English. If you speak Japanese, it's going to translate in Japanese. For now, we're going to keep it English because it changed in itself, and I want to keep the live in English. Does take a while, so just wait for a minute. Mhm. And to specify our product, we're gonna be launching this like in a few days, or yeah, in a few days, and we're gonna have like $30 per month price, and for like after, but like for the early the beta testers, we're gonna keep it free. So if you just have your own cloud code, you can just use this and check it out, like see if it works for you. And there's login feature, but it's local, so there's no login for now. And we already implemented that like years ago, so if we add this later and then like actually get the app working tonight on the app, like we deployed it, but there were some errors, so we are doing it local for now. Because like it works in Mac and Linux, but there are some errors in Windows. And I got this window working on window, like right here. This is the window working one, so just gonna deploy this later, and it will all work out. And then if you click here, yeah, it says like 문서를 순서대로 작성해 주세요, which you can't like move on before writing PRD because like there are steps, like you have to write PRD first and then UX and the design guide, yeah, and so on. So I'm talking like this because like this prompt is gonna take a while for it to process, and it's gonna take a long time because you're building a production grade software that you can do the maintenance for and also like add new features and do all the good stuff. This is ANYON. Mm, okay. Yeah. It took a while, but it got made. It took us like a few minutes. It's not that long, so if you can cope with it, you can do it yourself. And then if you look here, there you got the 기술 초보자, 바쁜 직장인, and yeah, there you got all the targets. It's like very large target, but like if you want to keep it very niche, you gotta talk more and plan more. Okay, this is like the quick plan, which you can use. It's still really good, but I would recommend you talk more with the agent to get what you really want, okay? And it is actually set up that way, and it is recommended that way. Yeah, all things that user story. It got the quick stuff done, and there's a business model and the small stuff. There's some KPI and yeah, the boring stuff. And let's move on to UX design now. And then it starts with UX, workflow, startup, and we're gonna get started. Okay, my mic is turning for some reason. Help me. Okay. Okay. I'll execute the UX workflow following you with the workflow XML engine. Yeah, it goes on with that and it starts talking and then creating the workflow that we pre-made. And following that, I need to load the PRD document. It's going to read the PRD because it's the new agent that is showing up, and it's going to read PRD and then set up workflow with the user questioning and talking with the agent. Have all the necessary information. Yeah. So we're going to start executing, okay? Yeah. It's very important because 여기서 나오는 사용자 flow가 얼마나 구체적인. Yeah, I got. Okay, my English kind of fucked over, but okay. 여기서 here, there's UX flow, like how specifically you create your UX flow determines the quality of the result. So we're gonna do this very slowly, but now we're gonna YOLO rest of them. I mean, give me the fewest questions, okay? But I want to keep this quick. And then it's gonna follow that order, and then it's gonna go like that. That's probably the party mode. Like you can just play around while doing this. That's the point. And YOLO mode is you just do the rest. The AI does the rest itself. So it's gonna go on YOLO mode, and then it's gonna doing that. It's gonna be doing that. Yeah, UX. It's gonna recommend you very quickly. And I don't care. And anything you recommend. And then it's gonna process like that, and then it does. Because I just want AI to do whatever. I'm gonna just be doing this for now. Okay, perfect. Gonna be doing that. And it's gonna automatically create because I said to keep this very quick. But if there's options, okay, advanced elicitation, continue party mode YOLO, so you can do whatever you want, really. It's your choice. Then it's also gonna take a bit of while because it is building a pretty heavy document, as you know. Like planning takes patience, but it's gonna take quite a while. And we're gonna fix that and update it later to use quicker models for like some quick planning, and then use like heavier models for the actual building and the dev project. So just wait for it, and we're gonna come up with great ideas. So just hop in when you're ready, and we're gonna be doing this. Okay, it's still creating right now because it is a very heavy agent opus, very intelligent, but it's a bit slow like compared to other like haiku and stuff like that. So we're planning to switch it in. Let's have some, right? And this is just YouTube Live, but we're gonna be doing this later for other purposes. So like just wait for that, okay? UX agent is like UX design is one of the most important things because it's gonna decide the user flow and all the plans and the important stuff like for use for development. That's why it's taking similar or like even longer than PRD. And we're trying to fix it later. And like for now, this is MMP, like MMP version. So just wait for it, okay? Hmm. Wait. Wait for it. Okay. It's gonna take a bit longer, okay? Just have faith. It always appears when you don't expect it. I don't think this is the correct expression for that, but yeah. Hmm. It's gonna take a while. Wait for it. It's taking a bit long, but we're still gonna wait for it. Because it's most important UX design, so it has to take long, or else it's gonna get like really bad. So that's why we're effort into UX. Okay, there's a problem. Cloud response exceeds 32,000 tokens. That's how like much effort we put into this writing, okay? Like uh um it's it's fine. The document was not saved, but so we're gonna start over again, but we're gonna keep it more simple, okay? These are some of the bugs that we need to fix, okay? Just go on. Let's go on with it for now. Hmm. Yeah, that's like the like the small problem we have if it ever exceeds tokens, like it's gonna have an issue. So we're trying to find a way to fix it, and we're trying, and we did find a way to fix this. So, but that's gonna get applied in the next update with the deployment. You just have to wait a little bit and keep going with this. Hmm. Um. Taking a bit long, but it's doable. Yes. I don't know what I'm gonna say, so